The road to WrestleMania is always one of the most exciting times of the year for a wrestling fan, with storylines all being geared towards the grandest days of them all. With 2 nights of WrestleMania once again this year, there are even more storylines open, but what can fans expect to see along the way to Mania on Monday Night Raw this year? Number 10. Charlotte Flair vanquishes Lacey Evans. Right now, Lacey Evans is the number 1 contender for the Raw Women's Championship, but this is likely just going to be a stumbling block for Asuka's eventual match with Charlotte Flair at WrestleMania. Flair and Evans have been in each other's way for several weeks now, and that is set to continue until Charlotte managed to get her revenge and finally pick up a major victory against her. This is a storyline that will likely continue all the way through Fastlane, and it could even stretch to WrestleMania if it proves to be popular, having it to be a triple threat. Number 9. Bad Bunny wrestles. It has been widely rumored that Bad Bunny is going to wrestle WrestleMania. Therefore, it'll be no surprise to see him used in a build-up over the next few months. Fans can expect him to continue being a thorn in the side of The Miz and Morrison, with Damian Priest benefiting from being linked with them. This is likely going to end in a tag team match featuring all 4 men, and considering how widely known Bad Bunny is, this will no doubt get a lot of time and attention. Number 8. The Hurt Business implodes. Ever since the group was put together by MVP, the Hurt Business has dominated things on Monday Night Raw, becoming a very impressive faction. However, in recent weeks, there have been some cracks shown in the foundations, mainly with Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. This is going to continue throughout the next few weeks, likely with the tag team eventually splitting up. The whole group may not split, but the tag team itself is set to. Number 7. A power struggle. This storyline has already been teased when it comes to the recent Elimination Chamber announcement, but it appears WWE is going to give a power struggle tease on the road to WrestleMania. This isn't anything particularly fresh, but it will be taking place, with the issue seemingly set to be between Shane McMahon and Adam Pearce. Whether this leads to a match between them, or if they have other fights in their place remains to be seen. However, this seems to be the direction that WWE is heading in, and that is certainly an interesting idea. So far, everything Adam Pearce has done in WWE has been brilliant, so there's no reason to believe this won't be as well. Number 6. Mustafa Ali seeks retribution. For the first time since they debuted as a group, Retribution has finally begun an interesting storyline, which is happening with the New Day, and that should continue all the way to WrestleMania, leading to a multi-man match, having New Day continue to feud with the group, to eventually lead them to picking up some babyface partners to work against the group at WrestleMania. However, this is a storyline that will continue, with Mustafa Ali really being able to sink his teeth into this one with some excellent promos set to take place. Number 5. Alexa Bliss targets Rhea Ripley. While she is yet to debut on the brand, Rhea Ripley is expected to be Monday Night Raw bound. This would be a huge injection of star power for the Red brand, but she's also rumored to be starting a feud with Alexa Bliss straight away. Ripley took Alexa out of the Royal Rumble quite convincingly, and that is going to work as a setup for the storyline. It's one that will be no doubt be full of over-the-top antics and special effects moments, but it would give Rhea a huge storyline to kickstart her life on the main roster. Number 4. Cross-branded women's tag team work. When it comes to WrestleMania, WWE likes to get as many people onto the card as possible, and one way WWE can do that is with the women's tag team championships. The titles are currently held by Shayna Baszler and Nia Jax, and they're likely going to be in the picture all the way to Mania. Whether they hold the titles or are challenging remains to be seen, but either way, they should be involved. However, fans can expect teams from the other brands to end up being involved, with NXT and SmackDown playing a part. Whoever wins the Women's Dusty Rhodes Tag Team Classics will likely be part of the storyline, and all of this should create some really fun and unpredictable storyline moments on Raw. Number 3. The Fiend plays mind games. The Fiend hasn't been seen in WWE since he was burned alive at WWE TLC by Randy Orton. However, his presence has still been felt within these shows, mainly through Alexa Bliss, who has teased him returning at various points. Those mind games are only going to continue between now and WrestleMania, with the Fiend continuing to torture Randy Orton until he eventually makes his big return, which will certainly be a major moment. The two men are likely to clash at WrestleMania 37 in order to bring their storyline to an end, so this is a story that WWE will play out all the way until then. Number 2. Keith Lee steps up. Keith Lee has an incredible run since joining the main roster of WWE, and now he's being pulled into the United States Championship picture, which is great to see as he certainly deserves to be champion. Bobby Lashley has also earned himself a major WrestleMania match with the work he has put in over the past year, and facing the Limitless One would certainly be exactly that. It would be a huge clash between two huge powerhouses in WWE, and it would certainly be unpredictable. He's already in the title picture right now, and that is something he'll continue, with WWE likely making fans wait for Keith Lee's big crowning moment at WrestleMania. Number 1. Sheamus earns his title shot. The fallout between Drew McIntyre and Sheamus is something that everyone saw coming, but sometimes the most obvious storyline is the best one possible. It seems that WWE is gearing towards the two former friends colliding at WrestleMania, and if it doesn't happen there, then it certainly will at Fastlane. Sheamus wanting to prove he's just as good as Drew should be a fun storyline, especially since they're both performing at such a high level at the moment. And there you have it, guys. Those were the 10 rumored Raw storylines for the road to WrestleMania 37. Comment down below your favorite storyline you want to see at WrestleMania. If you're new, make sure to subscribe to the channel with notifications on. Like the video, and as always, thanks for watching.
Off the ropes, always untamed, on guard when I step in the ring. WWE, all eyes on me. King of the ring, who you came to see? It's a big show, so let your friends know. Only the strong survive. Face to face, look your opponent up in the eyes. Crowd cheering, fan favorite, I'm the main event. Had them all waiting, my finish move, they anticipating. Laid out like